Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about diversification and should you even diversify. So before we start, we need to know what is diversification. Diversification can be seen as the opposite of putting all your eggs in one basket, which means that you spread out your investment within your portfolio. For example, instead of just buying one stock, you can diversify by buying 5 stocks or 10 stocks or 30 stocks. So if one company goes bust, at least you won't lose all your money. So in a way, if you diversify your investments, you can reduce the risk of ruin. However, diversification can be a double-edged sword, which I will explain to you later. So next, we'll talk about how you can diversify your portfolio. Broadly speaking, there are 3 ways that you can diversify. The first one is to diversify across asset classes, like for example, stocks, bonds, cash, and your alternative investments like commodities or real estate. The second way is to diversify across region or countries. Like for example, you can invest in Singapore stock market or the US stock market or the UK stock market. And third is that you can diversify across industries, like for example, the financial sector or the real estate sector or industrial sector. And it doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. You can diversify across all these 3 categories. Like for example, you can diversify across asset classes, regions, and also industries. So when should you diversify your portfolio? I feel that if you don't have the time or you don't know how to monitor individual stocks, then it will probably be good for you to diversify. Meaning that if you don't know how to read financial statements or if you don't have time to go and follow up with all the financial news, then spreading out your investment would be a good idea. So with that said, when should you not diversify? I feel that if you know what you're doing and if you have time to go and monitor individual stocks, right, then you probably shouldn't diversify. Because for example, let's say if you have 100 ideas and if you are able to rank them from the best to the worst, with the best idea giving you potentially the highest return and your worst idea giving you potentially the worst return, why would you even want to put money in your worst idea? Wouldn't it be better for you to put most of your money in your better ideas that will give you higher returns? Remember when I said that diversification can be a double-edged sword? This is what I mean. Because if you are too broadly diversified, it can affect your returns. So for example, if you diversify across 100 stocks and if you give them a 1% weightage for each of the stocks, if your best idea increase 500%, assuming that the other 99 stocks don't move at all, your portfolio will only increase 5% because it's only 1% of the portfolio. Whereas if you only have that one stock in your portfolio, your returns could be 500%. I mean, of course, this is an oversimplification, but I think you get the idea. Is that diversification can decrease your risk of ruin, but it can also cap your returns. So the next question would probably be, how can you be sure that your best idea is a sure win? And my answer to that is you cannot. There's always gonna be risk when you invest in the stock market. But I think it will be helpful if you can think of it in terms of probability. So if you feel that this investment is very likely to succeed, then you probably can put more money into this investment. And if you feel that the probability is not so high, then maybe you can assign a lesser amount of your portfolio to this investment. So I hope this video broadens your perspective in terms of diversification and running a concentrated portfolio. Because the common narrative is that we should all diversify our portfolio. However, if you know what you're doing and if you have time, I don't think that diversification is the best thing for you. So this is something for you to think about. And if you learn something new from this video, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like the content. And let me know in the comment section what you think about diversification versus running a concentrated portfolio. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.